In a world where the lines of logic and lunacy blur seamlessly, we find ourselves in the latest episode of What in the World is Happening Now? Brought to you by the one and only President Donald Trump, who, in his infinite wisdom, has decided that the Department of Education's Office of Federal Student Aid should be cut in half. Yes, you heard that right. Imagine a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat, only to announce that he's now going to cut the hat in half, and then promptly hand you half a rabbit. Welcome to the world of Trump's educational reform, where less is somehow more, and more is clearly just too much. The Department of Education recently unveiled its grand plan to reduce its staffing by 50%. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, well, that's one way to streamline operations, you'd be right, because nothing screams efficiency like cutting your workforce in half and expecting the same results. But wait, there's more. President Trump, with the flair of a reality TV show host, signed an executive order to shutter the agency altogether. It's as if he's saying, why stop at half when you can aim for the whole? But fear not, dear citizens, for the Federal Student Aid Office marches on undaunted. According to Madi Biederman, the spokesperson for the Education Department, no employees working on the FAFSA or student loan servicing were impacted by the reduction in force. In other words, while the building may be on fire, the fire extinguishers are still fully operational. Isn't it comforting to know that the people processing over 17.6 million free application for federal student aid, FAFSA, forms annually will continue to do so with their usual zeal and vigor? Now let's take a moment to appreciate the beautiful irony of this situation. On one hand, we have a president determined to streamline government operations by slicing and dicing departments like a chef preparing a five-star meal. On the other, we maintain the facade of normalcy by ensuring that the FAFSA forms, those beloved documents of bureaucratic joy, continue to be processed by a full staff. It's like watching a juggling act where the juggler decides to throw half of his balls away, but promises to keep the remaining ones aloft just as skillfully. This is not just a tale of governmental efficiency, it's a testament to the resilience and fortitude of the American education system. After all, who needs a full deck of cards when you can play a winning hand with just half? And in the spirit of the Trump administration, this move is not just about cutting costs or shrinking government, it's about making a statement that says, we can do less with more, and we're proud of it. But let's not forget to engage with our beloved audience here. What do you think about these bold moves? Are you cheering from the sidelines, or do you think this is a step too far? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please drop your comments down below. And while you're at it, why not give us a thumbs up if you're entertained, or subscribe if you want to stay updated with our tongue-in-cheek take on the news? We promise to keep the absurdity coming. In this era of bold leadership, it's heartening to know that some things remain steadfast, like the unwavering dedication of the Office of Federal Student Aid employees, who continue to serve the nation despite the whirlwind of change around them. So here's to them, the unsung heroes of the FAFSA world, navigating the turbulent waters of political reform with grace and aplomb. And as we wrap up this segment of our satirical sojourn, let us ponder the greater mysteries of life. Like, will there be a future where we can apply for student aid with just a wave of our hands? Or perhaps through a tweet? Only time will tell. Until then, stay tuned, stay informed, and stay amused. Because in the world of politics, as President Trump has shown us, the only certainty is that nothing is certain.